Hello everyone and welcome to this new stream today on the Assassin's Creed Day on AC Day. Welcome to the stream. My name is Marco. Welcome here on Access the Animus. Today we're going to have a dedicated stream. Bielik, welcome to the stream. Nothing is working. Alright, let's try again. See if this is working. Oh, okay. I can hear me now. Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Bielik Dotur. Hello, Jakub. Welcome again. Slavomir. So many new fans. So many new names. And some already like aficionados here at Access the Animals. Yeah, Valhalla looks pretty good, yes. Okay. Okay. I think we should lower the volume of the game. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Should be a bit better now, I think. Okay, yeah, that should be better. Okay. Alright, so in the meantime, Sari is actually fighting with all the enemies while we're looking for the shards that we will need to open the cave of gold. Will you be playing the Odyssey part of the crossover? Not this time. Not this time. But at the same time, though, we're going to try and see the dialogue that you actually told us about in the latest stream. And we're also going to, like I mentioned earlier, give away a PC code for Valhalla and a PC code for Odyssey. You guys are, if you'd like to participate, you will need to write a tweet to our Twitter account that is at Access the Animus. Later, I'm going to tell you the rules, but in the meantime, you might need to keep your Twitter account open. If you're interested in the PC code, the PC code is available worldwide, so pretty much the giveaway is open worldwide, except from Italy. And we are Italians, we're not super happy, but we cannot do otherwise. Hey Blue Fox, welcome to the stream. We're doing pretty good. It's been a very hectic day. I'm gonna be honest about it. Because it's AC Day, it's like the fans' celebration of Assassin's Creed. For those of you who might not know, AC Day was actually created by the fans. Not only the Mentors Guild, but in general, it was introduced by the fans. And the date was actually chosen again by the fans to have a date to celebrate the franchise, but also having it as a date that has a meaning for the franchise. And of course, December the 21st is the date where Desmond sacrificed himself in 2012 at the end of AC3. So it's been a few years since we've been celebrating AC Day, and what better day? December the 21st was also like the first date for the Assassin's Creed Symphony. And a new version of the symphony has been announced very recently, yesterday, with a new date in Paris next year, which is pretty cool. Hey Sixies! Welcome to the stream. We're picking up exactly where we left off last time. And Sari found the entrance. She's amazing. Hey Joel Koshi, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're going to stream for like an hour and a half. In some time, we're going to give away the Odyssey code. I'm gonna ask you a question. We're going to show the question on screen as well. And you're gonna have, if you'd like to participate, you will have to write to our Twitter account using a dedicated hashtag that I'm gonna tell you later. So we're gonna get to it pretty soon, and of course we're giving an Odyssey and a Valhalla code to also celebrate the AC crossover that we are also playing, because it's one of the best content, in my opinion, for Valhalla, at least for the recently released, and especially for in terms of free content, it's up there with the Tombs of the Fallen. I'm gonna say probably slightly better because it has like an interaction with Cassandra and has a lore meaning, and of course it's also like I am still super impressed by Ubisoft Quebec and like the devs going back to Odyssey, a 3 years old game, and develop a completely new map, reusing characters, calling back the voice actors and everything. I think I wouldn't say unprecedented, maybe it is, but still it's such a unique feat. Abbas, you will just need to tweet to our Twitter account, which is @AccessTheAnimus on Twitter. Once I'm gonna ask you guys a specific question, you're gonna have to tweet the answer to our Twitter account using a specific hashtag that I'm gonna tell you in a few moments. In the meantime, Sari is actually looking for the second shard. Should be around here, and I think we should get here, examine, and then have a look back within the lake. AC Odyssey weapons, armors, and RPG system is way better than Valhalla. I really want to replay Odyssey. I think that I partially agree. In terms of RPG, Odyssey has a more in-depth build system, in that like your build has a stronger effect on how you're playing, so on the gameplay. In Valhalla, I'm more interested in. I'm more happy that there's not so much repetitive loot, which is something that I really hated in Odyssey. Like the loot and inventory management in Odyssey was pretty bad. And actually, going back to the crossover, I think we can use our charisma without spending money. Yes. Going back to the crossover in Odyssey, every time I got some loot, it meant reaching maximum capacity. Destroying more loot was very repetitive, and it slowed down the gameplay and the immersion in a way. Are we gonna have Edward Kenway outfit? I'm not sure. That hasn't been announced yet, as far as I know. I'm not sure if it was data mined. Honestly, I don't know. So yeah, in the meantime, Sari is quickly getting all the shards. Now she's looking for the third one. As a quick recap, we are actually playing the second part of the crossover. So after we met Cassandra, we need to find 5 shards that will open an Isu door, where like behind it there should be an artifact that Cassandra needs to either depower or destroy. But Eivor is not trusting Cassandra that much, so Eivor is trying to do everything on her own. And actually, while we are looking for the shards, we can also look for Cassandra's secret dialogue, which we showed on our channel, thanks to Bielik and Memento Gallery a few days ago. Origins crossover soon due to the 60 FPS update. Probably yes. As you might know, Ubisoft today announced that they are looking into creating a 60 FPS update for Origins, and that's exactly what happened for Odyssey a few months before the crossover with Odyssey. So there's a chance we might get a crossover in Origins, especially considering the ending of the Odyssey portion of the crossover. So without going too much into the spoiler territory here, there is quite an interesting chance, quite a solid chance to have an Odyssey, an Origins crossover in the future. Probably the long future, the distant future, but still. Hey Tailgate, hey Orfa, welcome to the stream. Happy holidays and happy AC Day as well. Phantom Zone is asking, what do you think of Odyssey? Where do I start? I'm gonna try and be as positive as I can, but I really had a bad experience with Odyssey. It had a lot of elements that didn't really resound with me. All the RPG and choice mechanics didn't seem to me like they clicked with Assassin's Creed and the narrative framework of the Animus. So choosing the main character and also having narrative choices didn't feel like a good choice in terms of narrative for AC. But at the same time, those add a lot of player agency. Like, they allow players to express themselves much more in the game. So I do understand the reasoning behind that. There's a lot of other... nice dodge. There's a lot of other RPG elements that I would have liked to avoid having in AC. Like focusing a lot on builds and everything, and the repetitive loot wasn't really nice, something that I liked that much. And yes, also the fact that you had a choice of the main character that actually had an impact on the modern day. That's also something that I really hated. But other than that, the game is pretty nice looking, and it still holds up even 3 years later. Greek is really nice, and it has like has such a nice lighting that you don't get to see in a lot of games. I'm not too fond of Cassandra's attitude, even though 3 years later it was nice to see it back. But like seeing it for an entire game, it's not like for hundreds of hours. She's not my favorite character, but there are members of the Access the Animus team that actually really liked Cassandra. So of course, everyone to each their own, their opinion, of course. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream from Germany. That's nice. I'm Pedro, welcome to the stream. Sarah is looking for... what's that? Treasure hoard map. This treasure hoard map that you can find here actually can lead you to the tattoos that have Isu language over them. We actually made a post about it. It's like the chest eagle bear tattoo, and it has 2 Isu language words that I think are just a play on words and don't have like a really solid meaning. But anyway, Raphael, you're from Germany too. Welcome to the stream. So many of you. There's an interesting fact, but I'll tell more when you finish with the Cave of Gold. Okay, okay, Bielik. 6 keys, I think I saw a question. Yeah, what did you think of the Isle of Skye? I have a... I don't dislike it. It's nice every now and then to see like some very like wide spaces with not a lot of like civilization in there. It's a nice change of pace. But this also means not a lot of content inside of it, so it's always a kind of a trade between a lot of content, a clutter of buildings and everything against, you know, having a lot of green fields and everything. So in the meantime, Sari is looking for the shard. I think there were, like up here, there was, I think there was a guard holding it. I don't remember. Oh no, there was an entrance. There was an entrance up there, probably up here, or on the left. Here, yeah, there should be an entrance here. Let's see if we can find something. I kind of felt like Skye wasn't necessary. They could have easily done. Oh yeah, yeah. The map feels empty. Like I mentioned, there's not a lot of content. You get to find some items, and I'm not really happy of the items that you can find in here as well. Because spoiler, but you can find the not broken, the original spear of Leonidas in here, which makes no sense at all. So yeah, and that's the third shard. I guess they tried to go with the idea of having a new map for each game, and being this a free piece of content, they went for a map that's kind of like Vinland with a different kind of content. Not a lot of dialogue, other than the Cassandra scenes. There's a main city or main village with the villagers that show how they are being influenced by the artifact. But that's pretty much it. I do understand what you mean, 6 keys, for sure. It feels empty. And you wouldn't tell that this is the Isle of Skye, or England, for that matters. While Ireland feels slightly different, and I would say Francia feels pretty different, especially for the lighting, but also for the buildings, of course. Origins is getting a 60 FPS, potentially. They didn't commit to an update. They're just saying that they're looking into that. Maybe they will never talk about that again. Even though I don't see that happening, because fans would be mad about that. It was really hard to look for those shards. Yes. Especially in our latest stream. It was so hard. But like, Sari is on a roll today. In just 15 minutes, just found 3 already. I finished Odyssey but haven't started Valhalla yet. Is Valhalla better, and what are the reasons? Asks Aiden. Or Aiden. It's very hard to say is it better or worse, because it really depends on what you like within the games. As a hardcore fan, I would tell you Valhalla is much better in so many ways, in terms of story especially, because it does respect the various games before it, and also it builds on the present day and on the first civilization narrative, but also it has a narrative within the past that interconnects with the first civilization one. you have a meaning for which you have to go back in the past, and it also ties with Origins and Odyssey. So in terms of story, Valhalla is the better game for sure. In terms of post-launch, I would say Odyssey is much better. There's a lot of repetitive and boring side content within the post-launch. For Valhalla, well, Odyssey's post-launch was better. Voice acting, I would say Valhalla is better. I was about to say slightly, but no. I wasn't a big fan of the voice actors in Odyssey as well. So I'm gonna say Valhalla. If you're a fan of the RPG side of games, probably Odyssey is slightly better. Because you have a bit more customization. But it really depends on you. PC codes giveaway. No, it hasn't happened already. We've been running for 25 minutes. I think we can wait 10 more minutes and then we can do the giveaway for the Odyssey code for PC. Just read your article about Brotherhood of Venice. Is that game canon? Yes, the game is kind of canon. Where to start? First of all, the article was written not directly by me, but by Sources, who is another member of the team, and she worked really hard on analyzing the story, summarizing it in this particular case. But I did play and also read the story for Brotherhood of Venice, and it's considered canon. Most of it, anyway. In that the story of the Venetian Brotherhood of Assassin is actually canon. The events take place after Brotherhood. There is a modern day. It's not clear when that takes place. We wrote that it happened in 2020, but it's not actually directly written. And there are issues in there, as in Otzoberg appearing and walking normally, and there's not a proper explanation. Well, there is an explanation about Otzoberg being able to walk again, but it's not really solid. But anyway, yes, it's to answer quickly, the game is canon. The mythical creatures in the game are actually glitches in the animals, so they're not real creatures that happen and that actually appeared in Venice during the Renaissance. That's for sure. How would you imagine an AC3 Unity crossover with Shay? I love that, Canon, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, probably you have to. Sorry, you have to go underwater. I think there are some medusas there that are driving us and see where we can go. I don't see an AC3, AC Unity, and AC Rogue crossover happening. Not within the games, because they are too dated. I don't see the devs going back to the games and developing more maps. That could happen either in the upcoming AC Infinity platform or in Transmedia. I'm not sure, though, if fans would be satisfied to see just a comic of the characters meeting each other, but who knows? Where would we type the code? You mean for the giveaway? Basically, no. So what we're gonna do is this. So I'm gonna ask you a question that is going to appear on screen, and then you're going to have to tweet the answer, writing a tweet to the Access the Animus Twitter account using an hashtag that is going to be hashtag ATA stream. We're going to show that on screen as well. And the first that answer correctly will get the code, and we're going to contact them after the end of the stream. So basically, that's how you enter the stream. Basically, you are going to have to write to the Access the Animus Twitter account use a proper hashtag that is going to be hashtag ATA stream, and also enter the answer, of course. Otherwise, we can't give you the code. And the code will be for PC and PC only. But PC codes are region free, so they will be available for everyone. Except Italy, we cannot send the codes to Italian fans, sadly. What is your most favorite AC game in terms of story? Oh man, that's tough. My usual answer is, in terms of past, like story in the past, I'm gonna say AC2. I'm biased because I'm Italian, and also because that game had a huge impact on me. In terms of modern day, for me it's always a battle between Brotherhood and AC3, but also Valhalla did have a very nice modern day and ISU narrative as well. So I'm gonna say a mix between AC2, Brotherhood, and AC3 on average. Do you think the shards you collect here are the same ones from the PoE pyramid in Odyssey? They do look the same. They're called shards here, and I think in Odyssey as well. Not directly in the game, but in the guides for Odyssey, they're called shards. But I'm not 100% sure, because like here the shards are there just to open a door, pretty much. While in Odyssey they actually have a kind of like a precognition / calculation function. Like if they are used within the pyramid, they allow to have visions of the future. So they are radically different uses. So yeah, we have to find the last one, the last shard in here. We need to find the key here, and then I think we have to use Eagle Vision, if I recall correctly. Do you agree with JV's take on the crossover event? I haven't had the chance to watch Jackson's video yet. So what's his take on the crossover event? If I recall correctly, he used a thumbnail where he was pretty disappointed. He looked very disappointed in a thumbnail. So I would imagine he has a negative opinion about it, but I'm not sure. Then I will not take part because I already own the game, but you would like to know if any Valhalla DLC giveaway would happen. Not today. We would like to have giveaways about the next DLC, but still we can't for now. Hopefully we can have some giveaway about Dawn of Ragnarok soon, but it is not today. So we're clocking in at 30 minutes, so a few more minutes, and then we're going to are they coming out with a new quest yet? What do you mean, Ed? Is Infinity in AC Infinity a placeholder name, or will it be the name of the final product? Asks Arnu. I think that's a code name for now, even though they did commit to it publicly, so they might keep it. It's not clear yet, because usually the code names, the internal names, they are kept under wraps. They're not used publicly in the communication by Ubisoft on the Assassin's Creed social channels. So they use the actual name Infinity on the Ubisoft website. So I think it's gonna be that one. In the meantime, Sari is trying to enter here. I think you can break the... Yeah, but you have to like turn around. There should be something to jump on. Again, slightly on the right. Or maybe you can from here, but I think you can't. Can you? Oh yeah, you can. Can you? Yeah, there we go. Good job, Sari. Climb the boat and shoot through the window. Man, Bielik, you remember everything. I wouldn't be able to remember every single gameplay step. It's already tough for me to remember the story steps. the new quest for Valhalla. This is the new quest for Valhalla. If you're talking about the quest from the crossover, it's the one that we are actually playing right now. And Sari is actually looking for the final shard. 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna ask you the question here, and you will have to answer if you're interested in the code on Twitter. Hello, Alessio. Welcome to the stream. So Croton, what was JV's take on the crossover? Has any of you guys watched JV's videos? I do suggest watching his videos because he always is very sound in his critique. I think I saw that he's working on an AC1 review, I think. I'm really looking forward to that. Over the holidays, I'm sure I'm gonna catch up on all the videos that he's worked on recently. Quick question. Darby said a while ago that Jotunheim wasn't in New York. If not, where do you think it is set? I'm not sure. I mean, Jotunheim could be set. I'm not sure, because like the main city, in my opinion, is the same city that is shown being destroyed at the end of Revelations, in my opinion, again, because technically that's where the Grand Temple resides, and the Grand Temple is actually in the state of New York, and the Grand Temple is actually shown in Jotunheim. Then again, I'm not sure yet, because like if it's not New York, most of the Greco-Roman issue, well, they did leave. They have references within the Greek and Roman pantheon, like mythology pantheons. So it would either be close to Italy or Greece, but I'm not sure, honestly, at the moment. I will still keep calling them Greco-Roman issue anyway. The crossover was great, however, why skip Origins? It was just a shortcut scene. Well, I would imagine like they went with Odyssey because Odyssey is very much loved. Origins as well, but Odyssey was widely appreciated by fans and press alike. And in the meantime, Sari has found all the shards. But before we go on with the story, I think we can open the start the giveaway and actually give away the code for PC for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I will remind you, you will need to write to our Twitter account, which is at AccessTheAnimus on Twitter, using the hashtag ATA stream that we're going to show you on screen right now. I think you should be able to see it. Along with the hashtag ATA stream, you will have to answer this specific question. I think it's lagging. The stream is lagging and we're having some issues on our side. Exactly where we showed the question, and it's still not working. Okay, I think it's working now. I wonder. Actually, we got an answer. So somebody actually saw the question. Oof. So Aiden actually saw the question and answered and then MS Kidmore answered the question as well, but the first to answer was Aiden Salman. The question that apparently appeared on screen, but only for a few moments, and we had some issues. I'm sorry, guys, about that. It's working now, I think. So for the Valhalla question, I'm gonna directly ask it to you guys. But the winner of the Odyssey code for PC is actually Aiden. The question was, what is the name of the captain of the Adrestia in Assassin's Creed Odyssey? And the answer was Barnabas. So, sorry guys about the mishap there. We had some issue there. Apparently we weren't able to, we had some issues. But anyway, Aiden, we're going to write to you at the end of the stream, so that we can deliver you the code for Assassin's Creed Odyssey on PC, and then you can try the crossover if you haven't yet already. I think you guys can hear me. I'm not seeing any comments right now, but yeah, we were pretty unlucky in there. But anyway, before we go to our actual destination, let's go and see Cassandra's secret dialogue. I think we can go there. Okay, thank you, Bielik, for checking. If you guys can hear me. Where we have to go is up on the left. Yeah, exactly there, where I took a picture. That's exactly where we need to go and find Cassandra. That is going to be talking to herself, but actually is talking to Anisu, Alethea. So let's go there. This is a secret that actually Bielik told us in the last stream. Congratulations, Aiden, for winning the giveaway for the Odyssey code. I'm sorry again for the mishap, but we still have another code, and this is for Valhalla. So, of course, with these codes, you can play the main game, and of course, all the free content tied to them. So, the PC code for Odyssey will have all the Lost Tales of Greece, and the code for Valhalla will have all the free content. So the Tombs of the Fallen, all the river raids, everything in there will be along with the main game. Gabricho, welcome to the stream. In some time, we're going to do the Valhalla giveaway. And for that, again, you will have to write to the Access the Animus Twitter account and using the hashtag ATA stream and answer with, use in your comment, write the answer to the question that I'm going to ask you, but it's going to be in some time from now. In the meantime, let's go exactly where Six Keys is telling us. So on the beach, there we're going to see Cassandra. Hopefully, potentially, she should be there. Let's see if she's here. She's not here. Oh no. Hey, there she is. Try and not get seen. Even though I think that the dialogue will start anyway.
It's impossible, Alethea. I know you want me to work with her, but I know. But what more can I do? She won't trust me.
Is Cassandra talking to herself? She's truly mad. Good riddance.
And that's pretty much the dialogue, but we can use Eagle Vision. I actually tried to use the Eagle Vision to see if the hologram of Alethea would appear. Sadly, that's not the case. Is this supposed to be a private message to an account or a tweet? No, it's only a tweet. You will just have to tweet to the Access the Animus Twitter account using the hashtag ATA stream that I'm going to write in the chat as well. It's going to be like this, ATA stream. When we are asking the question about Valhalla, the question is going to be pretty easy, as it was the case in here for Odyssey. You will have to tweet to the Access the Animus Twitter account at Access the Animus. You can look for it on Twitter in the meantime. And hello, Scala, welcome to the stream. Gabriel Show, yes, I answered to your question. Hi, did you find it strange that Cassandra asks Eivor if Loki got bored? I think that was a joke by the dev. Oh no, a joke by the devs. I'm not sure if Cassandra knows about Basim / Loki, but we do know. Well, after we're done with this quest, we can actually go to the modern day, and we do know that actually Basim knows about Cassandra. So if you haven't tried it already, after the stream is over, of course, go in the modern day after you have completed the Valhalla quest of the crossover, and you will find a picture on Rebecca's table, which is new, and it will have like a note by Basim. Hey Skatha, yeah, big plans for Xmas, as in staying home and relax after pushing a lot to have a lot of content today for AC Day, and enjoy like the Christmas with our family, because at least on Christmas we can relax a bit before moving on and create more content. Sarah is saying that she's not going to. Or you're looking for the cave. It's up. Go on here. Should be here, and then on the left, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it should be there. Why would Cassandra give the stuff to Layla if she knew about Loki? Exactly. That's the proper answer. If she knew about Loki, Cassandra wouldn't know and wouldn't trust Alethea. So of course, like, unless she's very stupid, Cassandra shouldn't know about Loki, or at least about Loki's intentions. So let's see and then get back. Let's see the cutscene.
Strange place. Who could have known this was on the Isle of Skye?
Of course, this is not the end of it. Let's explore and see what we can find inside. Gabri, if you win, we're going to contact you on Twitter and then ask you to write to us a DM, and then we can deliver you the code. But let's see if we can win the Valhalla code first. So for now, let's just enjoy a bit more the crossover, and especially the first Civ part of the crossover. And then we can, I think in 10 to 15 minutes, we can have the Valhalla giveaway, the code, the giveaway for the PC code for Valhalla. So keep your Twitter accounts ready, and just be ready to tweet to our Twitter account at Access the Animus. We're gonna ask you the question, and I'm gonna ask you by voice the question. I'm gonna repeat it a few times, and remember to use the hashtag ATAstream when you answer. Were you one of the lucky ones that won AC3 in December 21st, 2012? I wish I could, but I only became an AC fan. What do you mean by winning AC3? like a giveaway by Ubisoft? Because no, I remember playing AC3. I remember fondly playing AC3, but I didn't win it. Hello, great themes. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I won an Odyssey because I already have Valhalla. But if you didn't win, well, the giveaway here on the stream, we're actually holding another giveaway on our Twitter account that is going to run for 3 days, so until December the 23rd. And there you can answer to another pretty easy question that we asked. And then we're going to draw the winners. There's going to be there's actually 4 codes for Odyssey and 4 codes for Valhalla up for grabs in there. Everyone has the same chance, so you on Twitter, on our Twitter giveaway, you will not have to be the fastest. Well, in this case, you do have to be the fastest. So in case you didn't win this time, we still have a giveaway on Twitter. Let's have a look at this cutscene. We have more doors.
Look alive.
Ouch.
There are more coming. I had this under control.
Yeah, I can agree. It kind of reminds of the Dead Kings DLC. To me, it also reminds the Asgard arc, because there's a light beam puzzle that we will have to do after dealing with these guards, and that's very, very similar to the one in Asgard, but it's easier. Come on, Sari, you can do that. You can do it. How is it possible that people are here if the door was sealed? I was about to ask that. Technically, these are guards that are under the influence of the apple. So, I guess that maybe the apple allowed them to enter. I'm not sure.
Trying to kill me if you weren't here right now. I know.
So now we have to do the light beam puzzle and have the 2 beams exactly on these 2 round red thingies.
Don't worry. I'll grow on you.
It was a block test.
I've seen mechanisms like this before. I'll get the light working.
If I win Valhalla, can I exchange it for Odyssey? Sadly, no, because we don't have other Odyssey codes other than the one that we put up for grabs earlier and the 4 ones that are on our Twitter giveaway. So sadly, we can't. We can exchange a Valhalla code for Odyssey, Sam. I'm sorry about that. 6 Keys hated this kind of puzzle. To me, it seemed pretty okay. It wasn't too hard. Sarah is not happy about this. It seemed okay, but there have been other puzzles in Valhalla where I stayed there for like half an hour. I wasn't able to actually complete them. There we go. You can actually the other one, you can turn it. This one on the left, that one. You can actually turn it towards one of the down on the left. One of the 2 red thingies. That's one. And then you should have a look at the one that Cassandra used. Like, she is directing a beam that is reflected on the right there. And you have to direct that as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So in the meantime, they're invoked by the artifact, I think. Yeah, and if you re-enter the cave, they're also there. Yeah, well. Actually, did you collect all the opals yet? Some of them. I'm not actively looking for all the opals. But there are a lot in the Isle of Skye. That's for sure. So I think we need to go up here. You went there already? Then I think you can go here. Then come. I love parkour in other games. So you can, okay, direct this here. I think I messed up. I think you did I mess up? It wasn't there. What do you think about the discovery tour for Valhalla? The giveaway Cloud the Kell is in, I think, 10. Oh, it was there. Okay, my mistake. And you can move that on the left. Oh no, okay, on the left in there, and then you have to direct the other beam on the right. The giveaway is going to be, I think, in 10 minutes ish before we get to the final room of the crossover. I'm gonna say 5 minutes maybe. There we go. We open the door at last, and we will have Eivor and Cassandra getting here. And as you can see, there's a lot of illusions in here, a lot of Odyssey / Greek stuff that isn't supposed to be here, and all of this is actually from Cassandra's mind.
And you being near it.
So let's go slowly here, and then when we are at the end of the corridor, when Cassandra is going to sit down, we're going to have our second question.
Things from my home. I don't have a home. Not anymore.
Okay. So the giveaway is going to be in about 5 minutes, probably less. Okay. That's where we're going to stop. There. Let's just have, because that's the final room, so let's not go there. Okay. So technically there should be a very touching moment here. Because this is the toy that Cassandra gave Phoebe. Actually didn't give Phoebe before she died.
Phoebe.
That's very sad, honestly. Okay, so let's stop here. Let's go back a bit to not trigger the cutscene. Like around here. And let's have the... I'll go back to your questions in a moment. But, oh, we can stay here. It's fine. I'm gonna ask you a question. Be ready on Twitter. You have to tweet to @AccessTheAnimus using the hashtag ATA stream. I'm gonna write it again. You need to write ATA stream like this in your tweet along with the answer to my question that I'm going to ask right now. Okay, are you guys ready? This is for the PC code for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, not Odyssey. This is for Valhalla, okay? So the question is, what is the setting of the Valhalla portion of the crossover? What is the name of the location where the Valhalla portion of the crossover is located? Don't write it in the comments here. It's write to @AccessTheAnimus, and let's see who is the first to answer. I'm gonna check live. Let's see if we can see any answer if you are playing for Valhalla. And I think the first answer is by Melady XD. And Bielik was second for 1 second. So Melado, Milado probably. Congrats for winning the code. Oh no, Cloud. Rip. So, congratulations, me lad. Oh, we're going to contact you after the end of the stream.
Cassandra, what are you doing?
Cassandra, what are you doing?
You said yourself, all this is just an illusion.
I need a moment.
She needs a moment.
Cassandra,
Can we talk again?
What are you doing?
Okay.
Come.
So, congrats,
You said yourself,
me lad. Oh.
it's just an illusion.
We're gonna send you the code for Valhalla at the end of the stream. What, 20 minutes ago? No, come on. And before answering your questions, let's get to the end of the stream. Oh, of the quest. Even though we don't have to leave soon.
All that trouble for this. You keep it.
Admit it. We make a good team.
You're not so bad to work with after all. Terrible at following orders, though.
Give me a little credit. It's my first time working with another person in... I don't know how many years.
That must get lonely.
It does, from time to time. But it's the path I'm meant to walk. Anyway, I should get going. It's not good for me to stay in one place long. Thank you for your help. Truly.
Wait. The Norse celebrate their victories, and since in the end, you did help, why not come out for a drink with me?
I don't know about that. It's not really good for me to be seen by too many people.
If everyone drinks enough, no one will ever know you were here.
All right. What can it hurt?
Hopefully you're ahead tomorrow morning if we have a great time. Meet you at the Longhouse in Kildoraklan.
See you there.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna answer some of the of the comments. Let me see. Okay, so Bielik is asking, is saying that Milad O actually answered 20 minutes ago, but actually that was an answer to the Twitter giveaway. Actually, he was still first in our stream giveaway. And actually answered with Isle of Skye. The other tweet was about the Twitter giveaway, so they are separate. You should go back. You should go back. I don't know. Can we go back inside? Had stayed with it. Okay. We should go back where the artifact was. Give me. It was around here. Can we go inside the Cave of Gold, though? Not sure if it's still open. Hopefully it's still open. Let's go back where Bielik told us. And now, as promised, the interesting fact, as Bielik said. When would be the next giveaway? Sadly, Sri, we don't have another giveaway planned for today yet. We actually have our Twitter giveaway, so we have another giveaway on Twitter for both for Odyssey and Valhalla for PC again. You're gonna have to answer the question in there, following the rules that are written in there. So they're slightly different from the ones that we had here on the stream. But yeah. So we're not gonna have more giveaway at this time in the stream. I can see. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, it's working again. So let's go back in, as Bielik suggested. Okay, there we go. I can see you guys. If you're mentioning that the interesting fact is that all the illusions disappear, it is pretty cool, actually. I do like this nice touch because the artifact is not there anymore. So let's go back in and see how it is inside. When Eivor was holding the Apple of Eden, the golden holographic image that appears for a moment, who was it? We're gonna try and share some opinions in our analysis of the Valhalla portion. That's gonna come probably after Christmas. We're now working on the Odyssey part. We should have it ready in a few days. Know something else. In the meantime, Sam, congratulations again for the for winning the Valhalla, the code for PC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're gonna send it over at the end of the stream, as I mentioned earlier. I really thank you. I thought there is no chance for me to win. We'll try our best to make it available for everyone, even if in this case it's like first come, first served. Okay, Bielik. So we're going. As you can see, all the illusions are not there anymore. We're left with the first civilization architecture. And there are still the 6 pillars that have the same slots as the ones for the tablets of Excalibur. Bielik, what is it that you wanted to show us? In the meantime, any wishes for Christmas? Not a lot of inconsistencies in Dawn of Ragnarok would be a nice wish for Christmas. Not having too much magic influence AC would be a nice wish. Exactly what I was going to tell you about. Oh, you mean the slots? The slots, the slots for the tablets? The 6 ones that we have here? Yeah, Bielik was mentioning these. Can we get close to have a look at them? But yeah, they're pretty much similar or exactly the same as the slots for the ancient tablets in England. But I think that's because these are reused assets. I don't think they have any narrative meaning, especially because you cannot find any tablet in the Isle of Skye, as far as I know. Can you do a super hard question just for fun? Yes, of course. Let me think about it. ATA, I visited the place after the end of the DLC, and it seems to me like we have to collect plates. It does look like that, but I don't think there are any plates or any... yeah, I think we can go on, because we have like the epilogue quest to do. Let me think of a very hard question. Okay. What is the name? This is probably gonna be hard. What is the name of the father of Giovanni Borgia from Project Legacy? That was a Facebook game from 2010. That is 11 years ago. I am so old. You can answer in the comments here, because this is not for a giveaway. You can just, if you know the name of Giovanni Borgia's father, don't go on the AC Wiki, please. Giovanni Giorgio, no. No, that's not the name. It's a half Italian, half Spanish name. The mother of Giovanni Borgia, Orfa Perotto Calderon. That's correct. That's my favorite assassin in the entire franchise. An obscure one because I don't do mainstream. So yeah, Perotto Calderon. That's the proper answer. That's my favorite assassin because he doesn't care that much about assassins or Templars. He just tries his best to save his son. And that's like in the face of these major organizations that span centuries, he is doing her best to save his son, which is something that struck me. So, yeah. I am from Italy. I'm Italian, Luca. Sono italiano.
Ready for that drink?
Who sounds like Loki? Do I sound like Loki? Does Eivor sound like Loki? Does Perotto sound like Loki? Sorry?
What is it?
Ah, okay.
There are...
Perotto sounds like Loki. Yes.
I haven't
Pretty
been
much,
to a
yes.
party in some time.
Doing anything he can
Nervous.
to save their children in the face of all the adversities. And in
It's not as though you're going
Lucrezia
anywhere alone.
Borgia and Perotto Calderon.
I'll be with
Yes. Mother and father.
I guess you're
And
right.
there's an amazing place. There's an amazing sequence in Project Legacy where basically Giovanni Borgia says to Francesco Vecellio, who is one of the people that actually killed Giovanni Borgia, who actually killed Perotto Calderon, because of his, let's say, genetic memory. He actually forgives him because he has the memory of his father,
What about you?
and indirectly forgets the assassin of his father. It's pretty nice. So I'm just like Ezio. Well, I do speak Italian, so
What
I am like Ezio in that regard.
who the real Norseman is? With a little
I'm not sure if that qualifies to be like Ezio.
yourself into.
I can say all the insults and bad words that he says, especially in AC2 and Brotherhood, in Italian with a proper accent, if that also qualifies to be like Ezio. So in the meantime, let's see if Sarah can win the drinking game.
Bit green, friend.
Actually, here there's a very tiny reference to the Odyssey portion of the quest. If you win the drinking game, you will see Cassandra saying, "I lost because this was about mead and it wasn't about wine." And basically, at the start of the quest in Odyssey, she has been drinking wine for 6 months straight. And so basically that shows that Cassandra drank a lot of wine. She did that also like throughout the entire game. You have the same accent as Minerva as well? Really? I mean, Minerva didn't have an Italian accent. Or did she? I am? I am an Isu, yes. I've been to Firenze. Yeah, she's like, Firenze is one of the best Like the most beautiful cities in the entire country here. That's for sure.
You can really hold your mead.
Orpha is asking, does the Project Legacy section of your website contain every story of the original game? I think it does, yes.
Not if it's from Marcus's
I knew
vineyard.
who Proto was because I read it there a year ago. Yeah, I think it has all the stories from the game, plus a lot of side content that was available in the game, but not elsewhere. Like there were some emails from back then. There were some stuff that appeared on Twitter. So yes, there's pretty much all of Project Legacy is in the database section of our website.
It's Malaka. Malaka. Laka. Malaka.
Malaka. Yeah, that's a very nice moment.
You got it. Now, let me teach
The
you.
bride and the groom are here.
Also super weird, but also nice. Yeah, I like the cutscene as well.
Are we crashing a wedding? It was arrogant to assume these people were here to celebrate us saving their ass.
It is a nice epilogue scene, to be honest. Even the quirky elements are funny in their way without being too cheesy as they are on average in Odyssey.
What do you say we make
That's a nice epilogue quest, I would say.
that asshole? Don't you mean that Malaka? Indeed.
Indeed. And of course, it wouldn't be a Saxon/Viking wedding without a brawl, especially if it's in Valhalla. And I don't know if you have played Smash Bros. There are some enemies in Valhalla that actually have Luigi's moveset from Smash Bros. Brawl, I think. Like this one, like this guy that was trying to actually ruin the wedding has the moveset of Luigi in Smash Bros. Brawl.
Senses of the fairy pools.
Like the
Wedding if you hadn't.
ass blow or like the throwing punches.
Aren't you the heroes who saved the
Just
island?
some nice small
Our
interaction.
wedding?
Yeah, I agree. Like this is a proper actual and the fighting scene that we're gonna have now.
Gave a toast at our
This is a very nice closure to the quest itself.
We say.
But your exploits have made our wedding a day to remember. Please regale
Like
us
after
with-
doing the huge and super important mission about the artifact, like having like these human interactions is pretty nice.
All right. But if we're going to do this together, Cassandra,
And still, I prefer the Odyssey part
what do you suggest? A flight
because it brings closure to Cassandra herself.
Never tried it myself. I should warn you, though.
So let's see if Sari can get the fighting correct.
Stop boasting and prove yourself.
Let's not ruin the wedding.
My day began the strangest way. An axe thrown at my head, tending to slay. There stood Eivor, hot-headed and brash.
I didn't watch. I think it's the first one. I don't remember.
To see us now, you'd not believe our clash.
Okay.
It took an ambush or two, and one dusty old temple, for Eivor to see that I could be helpful. But somehow I've melted her cold Norse heart.
Yeah, this one.
It'll sadden me to see my new friend part. Eivor did the heavy lifting, left the tracking job to I. In the end, we triumphed, chasing the nightmares far from Sky. And to the bride and groom, on this historic day. If your love survived this, nothing stands in your way.
That was a very nice exchange. I really love this part of the scene, honestly. Congrats to the writers.
That was wonderful. You really made this a night to remember.
Sometimes you just need to see like some human interactions in the game
It's been a while since I've been
instead
the
of like
center of attention. How did it feel?
a lot of lore and anything.
Strangely familiar. I'm glad you invited me here tonight.
It was nothing.
No, really. Thank you. I needed this. More than I knew.
Malaka makes me remember the Gennaro Gattuso press conference. What? Did he say Malaka in a press conference? I need to see that. Okay. In the meantime, do you think we'll get new things in AC Origins, like new missions, items, etc.? I think it's too early to say that. I'm gonna say...
I should thank you.
I would imagine like this crossover set the bar probably for upcoming crossovers, so I would imagine like a main quest in Origins,
I had some help.
maybe a new map, who knows,
True. Valka put you on
some
the
side
path.
content, but some light side content,
Did you part ways with that
nothing more than that. He was managing a Greek team. Okay, so he actually said Malaka? Gennaro Gattuso? Wow, okay.
Well, even
The
Valka
Cassandra
thinks
of
it's
our times.
Still,
Will you show the modern day part of the crossover? Yes! And now, Cassandra has actually put on a hood. She's going away. We have seen her secret dialogue. So we can indeed go to the modern day. It's not that much to see, actually. So yeah. Tailgate. I'm from Scandinavia, so I like that this game was about Vikings, and I might have a Viking ancestor on my dad's side of the family. Man, that's cool. I mean, this game was about your heritage. That's pretty cool.
What an unforgettable night.
Can you show the modern day part of the crossover? Yes. We're gonna go there in a few seconds. Basim is saying 6 keys. I mean, pretty much 6 keys tuned in the stream 1 hour and more ago just to see the few seconds with Basim. So, there we go. There we go. What happened? Is everything fine? Yeah. Okay. There are any explanations to why Cassandra looks like Randvi? No. Pretty much. This quest pretty much shows that they just look similar, but they are different characters, and there's no reason for them to look alike. So this is the desk where we are going to find the new content in a modern day. It's there already, and it's a picture that we're going to see later, and there's a note that is written by Basim, and it says, so the great eagle bearer traveled all the way to the land of the Picts, that is the Isle of Skye. I wonder what else the legendary mercenary might have accomplished after leaving Greece centuries ago. Alethea's memory was well accompanied by Cassandra. I only wish it could have been me instead. I mean, in this he says, even here he shows how he cares about his family. Like at the end, his main thought was about how Alethea was cared, like how Cassandra took care of Alethea. I think we can go with photo mode and see the picture closer, but it's pretty much a picture of Cassandra from the crossover, showing that photo mode is canon or something. But yeah, that's pretty much the modern day content, along with these tiny thingies. That's the modern day content of the crossover in Valhalla. So yeah, RC the Shen, there's modern day content, even though it's just a tiny picture with some writings by Basim about her wife, about Alethea. Nothing on the laptop, no. As Sari showed, there's pretty much, I don't think there's anything else as far as I know. Can you zoom at that document? Which document? Do you know if the note shows up if you're still playing as Layla? No. Actually, Six Keys, if you're playing as Layla, there's the note written by Rebecca, I think. And it's a note about Animus hosts. Like, it is about... I think it's something about Layla, and like... I think Rebecca asks if... Like, did Cassandra notice that Eivor was also controlled by Layla as an Animus host or something like that? Like, there's some questions about if the characters that have both being controlled by Layla as an Animus host could notice that. And that doesn't really make sense, but I'm not really sure. I should go back and read it, but that's pretty much the gist of that. Why the Twitter giveaway is not available for Italian players? The reason for that is pretty much because the Italian law doesn't allow to make giveaways about objects that have an economic value unless you register them in a specific in a specific register, pretty much. So that's not something that we can do. So we cannot do that, pretty much. Have to leave core test tomorrow morning. Hope everyone will have blessed and wonderful Xmas. Thank you, Skeda, for joining us. It was a pleasure as usual. Good luck for the test. I meant the document which shows the photo of Cassandra, which you have done already. Okay. Okay, Colette. That was it. And I think I'm looking forward to your notes. Yeah, Tailgate. I think I saw a question by you. If it was by you. Yes, we are going to analyze the underlying ISO narrative connected to the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC when it comes out. Probably, depending on how it is and depending how much of that can be interpreted, we're going to have a number of videos explaining the story and what it means for the ISO Odin and for the other ISO. It depends. It really depends on the content, but at least one video we'll be able to squeeze from the DLC. And if the DLC is actually 40 hours, it's going to be probably more than one video. Loki can't be trusted too much, especially since he wants to meet up with today's master assassin, like Desmond's father. Yes. His main intention should be to find his family, and he had already his revenge on Odin, so who knows really what he can do. But the cool thing is that the live producer, Jose Araiza, actually confirmed that there's going to be more Basim content in year 2 for Valhalla. So we don't have to wait for a new game or anything else to see stuff connected to Basim. In the meantime, we can see that Ravensthorpe is in the festive mood-ish for the Yule Festival. And I'm saying ish because there's an issue with the recent patch, so the festival is not there. but there is snow. So at least you can have a look at if you are a returning player. So if you have played already the Yule Festival last year, you will not see the festival now. But that also opens to some new photo mode opportunities, because there's no lights, there's only snow, so you can have pictures with that. Thank you for blessing us with Basim. Okay, if there was another crossover for Valhalla, which game would you want it to be? Me personally, I want an Origins crossover. I would like it to be maybe about Unity, but I don't see that happening for any other game that is Origins. I can see the devs going back to develop for Origins, not any other game. Surely not the Ezio games, surely not AC4, and the Unity and Syndicate games as well. I don't think that's gonna happen. Which character is canon in Valhalla? Female Eivor or just Eivor? Male Eivor did not exist in the historical period. You can call it non-canonior, as we do call him in the stream, but he's canon in a way. Like for writers like Darby McDevitt, he's canon in that he's not the historical character that lived there, but the traits by Odin are there, and the DNA stream is there, but it's not a real character that actually lived during the Viking era. That's the answer. Can I get the items from last year's Yule Festival, or are the items new? As far as I know, there should be new items, but I wasn't able to test it because we have an issue with the Yule Festival because we are returning players. So we're not able to test that for sure. Male Eivor is Odin taking over the actual female memory of female Eivor. Pretty much, yes, in a way. So yeah. If there was, okay, I think I answered all the other questions. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, Phantom Zone, if you haven't played Valhalla yet, I suggest you actually try it because of the story especially. But there's a lot to find out in Valhalla. Many hours of content to be played in there. There's stuff for hardcore fans, there's stuff for casual fans. There's a lot of mythology in there, that's for sure. A lot of First Civilization content. A very good modern day as well. Also a redemption arc for Layla. So, Merry Christmas, Tailgate, Merry Christmas, great themes. Happy holidays to everyone. I think we're gonna actually wrap up the stream on this note, because it's the best note. It's the best way to say goodbye before the holidays. Keep your eyes on the channel. We're going to have, hopefully before Christmas, our first analysis of the crossover. Is going to be about Cassandra and Odyssey and the closure to her story and the lore connections to Odyssey's main game and the modern day ending especially. And then we're going to have an analysis of the Valhalla portion of the crossover. Thank you guys for joining us in the stream. As usual, it was super cool. It was nice to shake things up a bit with some giveaways. It was so nice to hear from you guys. As it's like friends saying hi before the holidays, and then we're gonna catch up with the new stream after Christmas, very likely. Not sure if before or after the end of the year. But anyway, stay safe. Enjoy your holidays, whether you're going to stay home or travel. Have fun. Play a lot of games, not only Valhalla, but like have fun. Let's get ready for year 2 of Valhalla. We got some taste, and then in next year we're gonna try the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC and see if that's any good. The next live is going to, we don't know yet. We're gonna announce that on the channel, Gabri. So it might be before the end of the year or in the first days of January 2022. Thank you guys so much. Have a nice evening or day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. And enjoy your day and enjoy your holidays. Bye bye.